Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode. Little Bitcoin update. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing day. It's beautiful here where I'm at. I'm actually about to go play golf right after I make this video. So I got on my 6 shoes, my 6 shorts, and actually this is not the shirt I'm wearing. But pretty excited because this is going to be my first time golfing in many months because of the snowy weather. So, very excited about that. But without further ado, let's get into this Bitcoin update video. I want to make it pretty quick for you guys today. I don't have a whole lot of information and news, to be honest with you. We're just going to kind of look at charts and then a couple of stuff that I want to show you guys. But if you can drink one, join me. If you can't, I'll drink one for you. Today's beer of choice is Modus Mandarina Citrus IPA. All right, it looked good. We're gonna try it. If you haven't seen my Bitcoin glass, my friend Bender made it for me. Virus and numerous. The price was $58,000 when he made it, and I got my QR code from my wallet on the bottom. Really love this thing. So last week, towards the end of the week, the cryptocurrency market took a nice dump. All right, and we can speculate as to why that happened. Some people are trying to say that it's because of Biden's proposals for his new tax laws, right, with the capital gains tax being 43%, scared people away. The stock market fell, crypto market fell. That could be possible. That's some of the reason why the market went down last week. Also, I mean, we just needed to take a break, guys. We have been going up for many, many months, right? This, if we finished this month out, would have been our 6th straight green candle on the monthly. So let's just take a look at some of this stuff real quick, though. On Coin360 right now, this is a really cool site. If you've never seen it, check it out. But basically, it gives you every single bracket, basically, of like what's going on in the crypto space. So Bitcoin 54,000, Ethereum back up to 2,500. Binance 543, Polkadot 33, XRP $1.32, and you could kind of, this is cool, if my computer wants to work, you can zoom into all of these. Now it's spazzing out on me and going way farther than I wanted it to go. But you can zoom in and out on any of these, kind of get the prices, all these little small tokens in here if you really wanted to. The computer's spazzing out, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of that, but really cool site if you want to look at it. It's kind of cool just to see, where the market is trending for the day, because, we got a green market going on right now, so that's a good thing. Now, I feel like maybe I didn't. Did I exit out of something? I feel like I had 4 tabs up there, and I exited out of something. Yep, I did. It was CoinMarketCap. Okay, now looking at coinmarketcap.com, if you wanted to look at the rankings of things, right? One cool, I'm not even going to say cool, but interesting thing, that's what I should have said was interesting. XRP up to the 4th spot. Cardano 6, Dogecoin 7, Polkadot 8, Uniswap 9, Litecoin 10. Do want to say I bought a really nice dip. I bought a lot of Litecoin at $215, $220 levels, so kind of waiting for that upper 300s, even making that all-time high, because we still have it on the Litecoin past that all-time high. So looking to do that. But the thing that I really wanted to look at on here were 2 things. Cryptos, 9,400 cryptos. Awesome. Market cap still over $2 trillion. Awesome. The Bitcoin dominance. Because like I said in our previous video, right, if this Bitcoin dominance continues to decrease and fall, just more reason why I said alt season is coming. Now, I can't remember where we were last time. I don't think it was a whole lot more above that 50% mark. Okay, so we're sitting at 50% right now, and I kind of want to show you this back in that 2017 market, right after Bitcoin was sitting around that 50% mark. It dropped down to 45, 43-ish, then it hit 40, came down about 37. Bitcoin and Ethereum were getting really close at that time. Oh, wait, sorry, that wasn't Ethereum. That was actually Litecoin. But I remember when everybody thought that, and you could look this up, the Bitcoin and Ethereum were going to flip. Not going to happen, okay? Don't be silly geese out there, come on. But interesting to look at when you're looking in terms of dominance, right? The dominance continues to fall, continues to slip. Technically, if you were to draw a line down through here, we're hitting that support level. We can go back up for a while before we come back down. So might have a little bit longer to go before we really get into that altcoin season, but I do think it is around the corner, especially when you look at that Coin 360 and see that the entire market is up, right? So for today, looking at Bitcoin's chart, we got a very nice pump. Very nice pump. I mean, we started off today at that $49,000 level, came down to $48,000, and now we're sitting at $54,300. So we've currently, in just today, made up the past 4 days of downwards price action, which is it's very cool, right? But that's a strong candle. That's very bullish. So some things I'd like to point out, where you're hugging the bottom of this Bollinger Band for that was been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Today would have been the 9th day when we were on the bottom of that Bollinger Band. Decided to push back up. If you look at trends, right, what normally happens is it's going to hit this middle kind of area for that Bollinger Band. It's going to hit that $56,000 mark. Probably sit there for a little bit, just kind of like it did back here. It sits on the top of that in the middle of that Bollinger Band before breaking up, right? And we can see that for a couple days. We can see that for a week, but that's definitely a bullish pattern. So I'm just looking for that $56,000, $50,000, $57,000 level. Maybe come back down a little bit, possibly rise and just sit on this middle area for a little bit. Now that's looking at the daily chart, right? Something I look at pretty often. One thing that I do want to show you guys is this was a couple days ago. Really, this was yesterday. So yesterday, the RSI fell all the way down to that 30 level, which I have taught you guys to know that that is oversold, right? And then you get above that 70 to 90, and that is overbought. So we're definitely, yesterday, we're in that oversold territory. And if you look at the RSI, we're going to go all the way kind of back out, zoom this chart out. The last time that we really saw the RSI that low, I mean, it got close there, really was, and if you guys have been in the space for a long enough time, the Black Thursday event that happened last year is kind of when everybody started taking COVID seriously. The stock market crashed that day, crypto crashed that day in a big way, but we haven't seen that 30 mark since that big fallback here on May 20th, I think is what it was, March 20th. And you see exactly what happened after that. It was just a continuous kind of consolidation, but in an upwards trending way. So, you know, this definitely went up a little bit, but this kind of consolidated, but the trajectory of it really was in an upwards fashion. So that was the last time that we saw the RSI at 30, and that's what we touched. So hoping for that same sort of thing where it goes up. And now I just want to show you one more thing. We'll put all my lines on here. I do have some new stuff on here, but basically this purple box zone is my buy zone. So I have been buying at that zone. Anytime really it touches the bottom of that Bollinger Band is a good buy for me. But I was kind of looking at exactly this range too. Just kind of helping this green line served as a support for a little bit, and this green line goes way back. I don't really want to show you it just to make things not very complicated. But in the easiest sense, we do have some resistance above us, just kind of like I was saying with that $57,000 mark, right, sitting in the middle of that Bollinger Band. We also get this blue line right here, which is a resistance. It was one of the all-time highs back in February. And then we kind of came up here, we touched it, we barely pushed above it, we touched it, sitting around all of April. We basically touched it before we broke out for a little bit. Clearly didn't hold us up that much. So, you know, once we get past that Bollinger Band area in the middle, that matches up with that resistance there. It's $57,000. So we may sit there for a while. We may go to the right for a little bit. We may bust through it. Don't really know, but this purple buy zone right here is a good buy zone in my opinion. This is not financial advice. I am just some random dude on YouTube giving you my opinion. So, drink time. Now I think this is the last thing that I'll show you, but if you know who Michael Saylor is, good for you, awesome. You probably love him just as much as I do. If you don't, you should Google or YouTube Michael Saylor and then type in the word Bitcoin afterwards. This guy can teach you so much fundamentals about Bitcoin, why it matters, why it's going to be successful against the economy that we live in today, and the process that is going on with the Fed just continuously printing money, inflation, hedging to gold, lots of different stuff, right? But him and this guy named Frank Gustra, I think that's his name, right? Did I pronounce that right? Give me hit that like button if I pronounce that right. But they did a really cool thing on the 22nd, so this was about 4 or 5 days ago, but Bitcoin versus gold debate. It's an hour and 56 minutes long. It's definitely worth the watch. I'm only about an hour and 20 minutes in so far. I just kind of keep putting in like 30-minute segments every day or so, just trying to get the most out of it. I keep rewinding it, trying to re-listen to it, but very good information in here. This guy Frank does bring some good points up, but however, Michael Saylor and his Bitcoin facts and projectiles are way cooler. Not only are they cooler, but they're factual. They make way more sense. And definitely just, look into it yourself. Take some notes. Do some of this research on your own. Make sure that it is legit.
51% of Bitcoiners believe that have more than 51% of their allocation to Bitcoin. And the equivalent is 84% of people that answer my gold poll have 10% or less in gold, and they only half of them answered. So when you look at ownership structure, you have Bitcoin maximalists that view Bitcoin as money. They're optimistic, they're all in, they think the number's going up, they think freedom is going up, they believe in the Bitcoin standard, it's viral, they have laser eyes, it's technology, there's a master plan, make the world a better place through technology. They're more passionate than any of the gold bugs, any other investor group I've ever seen. Gold holders on the other side of the equation, they're a bit skeptical, they've been burned, they're a bit cynical, and even the advocates aren't really willing to commit more than 10% of their portfolio. And it leaves you with the last question, which is, if you're only going to invest 10% of your portfolio in gold, what are you going to invest the other 90% in?
I really liked it. So basically they get to do 5 minutes. The other person has a 1-minute rebuttal, followed by another 5-minute sequence, followed by another 1-minute rebuttal. So it's very, very cool. That's definitely like the highlight of basically my weekend. We were kind of watching this and going back and forth between different things, but really good stuff there. Just wanted to keep it short, simple, and sweet. So hopefully everybody continues to have an awesome day. Please give this video a thumbs up, a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and definitely flood those comments for me, please, because that's what I like to engage with as far as questions go, video ideas, stuff like that. Have an awesome day, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.